And Messier in the first period and the last 5 minutes of the first period for Edmonton. Ben Wilson in the first 4 minutes of this period, and that's where we stand. Leach from the slot, right in on low. It rolls at this goal mouth. They poke at it. It's still there. They poke at it again. And Clark gets it right out in front to Barber. Tries it toward the net. Well wide to the near board. Jimmy Watson goes back down into the near corner, but Weir will pick it off. And they swing sticks at one another. Lumley and Jimmy Watson, who got it in the nose. And now he wants a part of Lumley, and we got to fight. Jimmy Watson got that stick in the face and lands on Lumley, and I don't know what more will be called, but Jimmy Watson obviously stung into action by the stick which came into a space only, we're surmising, because he reached up and felt to see if there was injury or cut. Jimmy Watson has had enough sticks in the face, and now on the near side, Hunter is being pushed against the dashers on the near side by Mike Busniuk. Busniuk's helmet comes off. They're right adjacent to the player bench directly below us. And while Hogarth is trying to get cooler heads to prevail between Hunter and Busniuk, the two linesmen are still grappling just at the top of the Flyers' offensive left wing circle with Lumley and Jimmy Watson. Finally, they're separated, but just barely. Stickle has got the referee's hold on Lumley, and ditto Wayne Corsi on Jimmy Watson. And Lumley's drawing at Jimmy Watson. And they're both going off. And let's see, I would think slashing or might be the initial call. And let's see if there's any more involved. And of course, the question would be whether 5 minutes would be tagged on if there was an injury or a cut to Jimmy Watson by Lumley. Now Lumley is skating over his bench under the watchful eye of Leon Stickle. And Weir is following referee Ron Hogarth. And Hogarth is sending Lumley to the dressing room. I think Jimmy Watson is going the same way too. My guess was that Weir following Hogarth, the concern there might be more than the minor penalties. But it will be Jimmy Watson for sure for the second time tonight. And then also Dave Lumley, depending upon what Ron Hogarth feels with the injuries there. Now Hogarth is talking to the two linesmen about what they saw that perpetrated the incident. Fogelin and Clark were told to get away, but Fogelin's still sitting there on the off shoulders of the officials. Lumley going into the dressing room as Leon Stickle discussing with Forsey. And I think the discussion here is what started it, how serious was the high stick, did Watson get it in the face, is he injured, would it be a major call? And now Leon Stickle is explaining to Billy Barber, and I just would guess by the expression in Stickle's face that he said, I didn't see anything that might warrant a major. Don't forget, tomorrow night on WTAF-TV Channel 29, we'll have a Stanley Cup game at 8 o'clock. If it is the Edmonton Oilers winning tonight, we'll have Flyers-Edmonton Game 4 tomorrow. If the Flyers eliminate the Oilers tonight, we'll have another Stanley Cup preliminary round game coming your way at 8 tomorrow. So you get Stanley Cup hockey one way or another. Now Jimmy Watson's penalty has gone up on the board, and we can only wait to see what will go up on the board. 5 minutes for Dave Lumley. So that was the long-winded discussion. It is only the second penalty of the game for Edmonton. I would think that would be a high stick call with injury. And Jimmy Watson has 3. So what this says is basically, with 2:17 remaining in the second period, the penalty is coming at 17:43, that they'll play 5 aside.
Number 28, Mike Busniuk, 5 minutes fighting. The Edmonton penalties to number 20. Dave Lumley, 5 minutes for slashing, plus 5 minutes for fighting.
Oh, now we missed some penalties for you.
12, Dave Hunter, 5 minutes for fighting. The time, 17 minutes, 43 seconds.
All right, we missed some penalties for you.
The Philadelphia penalty.
Pick it up again.
To Watson, 2 minutes slashing plus 5 minutes fighting. To number 28, Busniuk, 5 minutes fighting. To Edmonton's number 20, Lumley, 5 minutes slashing, 5 minutes fighting. And Edmonton's number 12, Hunter, 5 minutes fighting. The time, 17 minutes, 43 seconds.
All right, you heard that. So As we check our sheet here, Edmonton now picks up 3. They have now picked up 4 penalties in the game. The Flyers 8.